what's happening? Mark back here from the shrimp cupboard. Today's topic is going to be fish disease. We're going to talk about white spot. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it.
Just me and my guitar.
Hey, and we're back. Okay, so you think you've got a problem with your fish. Could be white spot, could be the dreaded ick. What's your fish doing? That's what you've got to look at first. Is it up in the surface panting? Does it look like it's got a little white like dusting of sugar or salt all over it? Then you've probably got white spot. Not a very nice disease. And but what I will say is, before you do start any treatments whatsoever on your system, you've got to make sure the water is good first. So what I would suggest is, before you treat your tank, test your water first for ammonias and nitrite, and make sure it's all up to speed before you put any treatment in, because that could have some effects on your fish as well. If those aren't right, it could swing things out of balance a bit there. But yeah, like I say, when you go to your shops in the first place, make sure that you don't bring any fish home with the spot. Sometimes you can't see if there's any tiny spores and they're just on, you won't see them. But make sure the fish is healthy, clear-eyed, swimming happy, you know, just looks normal swimming around. Anything that looks, even if it looks, you know, the nicest fish, if it's not acting like the rest of them are, just leave it behind. It's not worth starting off. Prevention's a lot better than pardon me, a lot better than the cure. It really is. Yeah, you should do at least a 25% water change, I'd say, before starting the treatment. Turn your temperature up to around 26 to 28 degrees centigrade, 77 Fahrenheit, and this actually speeds up the life cycle of the white spot itself, and you'll clear it out a lot quicker. I normally treat with Protozin. It's made by Water Life. Absolutely amazing for treating white spot. It's a broad range treatment, so it'll kill other parasites as well. It'll kill velvet disease, fungus. It'll take care of those as well at the same time. So that's always a bonus. Always increase your air intake in your. If you've got a small air pump, or you've got a spray bar, or you know, you can turn your water volume up a little bit, speed the air going in, make more water surface movement, extra air stones. That's always another good thing to do. Like I say, make sure you read the label on the bottle as well, because of your system. They're all different, so all your dosages are going to be different. So go careful with the dosing and read and follow the manufacturer's instructions on that. Another good thing you can do as well is feed garlic, believe it or not. Garlic-based foods. You can even squeeze a little bit of garlic juice into the water, because parasites can't stand the stuff. And they'll actually, when the fish eat it, they actually eat the stuff. It'll secrete. I don't know if you've ever eaten like a curry or anything, and you can smell it on your skin the next day. It's the same thing with fish. When they eat the garlic, they actually sweat it out through their skin, and parasites won't attach to the fish, and that builds up their immune system, so it keeps them healthy as well. It's quite a good practice to just feed them some garlic-based foods now and again. It keeps their immune systems going. Yeah, just making sure you're doing regular water changes. Get your test kits and make sure everything's good. Say regular feeding, making sure your levels are fine. If you can isolate a fish, better still. I mean, I've done that in the past. Reason for making this video: a friend of mine's actually got white spot on his tank at the moment, so I thought I'd pardon me, I thought I'd just touch on the subject for you. I know it's a little bit off of what I normally do, but like I say, I've kept fish for years and I've come across all these things in the past. But it's nice to have a well-balanced system. If you can see here with my Aquascape, my 130. If you're new to the channel, I've been I've been building this up over the last nearly a month now, I would have thought. I've gone through some hair algae issues, which are clearing up now. Plants are now starting to cover up nicely. We've got the hair grass there starting to pop up everywhere. We've got some cuba at the top and in different areas. Some graminifolia as well, which is starting to bush up nicely everywhere now. It won't be long before I've got to get the scissors out and start trimming off bits here and there. Another water change due today. Everyone seems happy in there. I don't know if you can see right about there and up there. There's 2 amano shrimps have shed the shells over the evening, and when the lights were out. So we've got some new amano shrimps, new nicely polished ones running around in there cleaning up now. I normally leave those in for a couple of days, so if they're low on any minerals or anything, they can have a munch on those. But and then I'll take them out. But yes, getting back to subject, prevention is always better than cure. And when you're at your shops, make sure, and like I say, if you're unsure, always ask someone in the shops. They'll do their best. Some are better than others, but yeah, definitely make sure you follow those guidelines. Make sure you, like I say, I'll run through them again. Make sure your ammonia nitrites are near enough down as far as you can get them. 25% water change if they're not. That'll clean things up a bit before you start the treatment. Let's say temperature up to 26 to 28. That's 77 Fahrenheit. Like I said, this will speed up the life cycle of the white spot. Pardon me. And get it all cleared up a little bit quicker for you. Like I say, Protozin is the one I use. There's lots of different ones out there, but that's the most effective one that I've found so far on previous tanks that I've set up over the years. And like I say, increase your air intake, garlic-based foods, less stress. If your lights are on really bright and you can turn them down a bit, that's always a good thing as well, so you feel a little bit more relaxed with the lower light conditions. And yeah, good luck with that. And hopefully that's answered a few of your questions. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments section below. Like, share and subscribe, which is always fantastic. It helps me out. My ratings are slowly going up, which is exciting. People are actually listening to what I'm talking about, which is quite nice. And yeah, and take care of you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.